hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing great. I am doing wonderful over here, and I'd like to welcome you to our broadcast today. I hope life has been treating you well. Life has been treating me awesome. As long as you're still breathing, as long as a lot of things are working for you, you have to be grateful. You really have to be grateful to God. You must learn how to appreciate God and appreciate life. Even if you don't believe in God, just, I don't know, appreciate yourself. By the time you're appreciating yourself, you indirectly appreciate God. That's what my friends who say they don't believe in God, and I know you're like, Chidi, really? Yeah, some of my friends say there is no God at all, but they appreciate themselves. They believe in self help. So I said, no problem. Just appreciate yourself. Thank yourself for me. Because by the time they are thanking themselves, they are thanking the one that made them and the owner of them. So, anyways, I've been warning you people that have refused to subscribe. What is so difficult? Just you see this button, that WM button there. Just click on it, subscribe. Click on the one that is doing, that bell that is doing like this. One man will come and click on the bell, then the bell will go away, and then the writing. Just do that. Just do it. It's for free. Come now. Don't you know that the amount of meat I get every day is dependent on the subscription? Do I have to reveal my secret for you? Please subscribe. Okay. Today we are expecting to have on the show the one and only Abba Jalingo. You guys know there are activists and there are activists. There are comrades and there are comrades. Some people come and they just answer comrade, like Comrade Oshomole, like it's amazing when those people too regard themselves as comrades. There are comrades and there are comrades. And so when you hear of comrades like Abba Jalingo, you know that this is the real comrade. Abba Jalingo has been on the news, for so many years, and recently he was on the news too, about his letter and his activities around the Bakassi people, and Governor Ayade and Florence Itagiwa. The guy has been on the news, and so we wanted to, have a chit chat with him, get to know his experiences while he was even in incarceration, and so many things like that. But guess what? We have been trying and trying and trying, and it is so difficult. It is so difficult to get Abba Jalingo on the line. No fault of his. The network has been terrible. So what I decided to do while we are waiting for him, and hopefully he'll be able to join us sometime in the show, I've tried to call him direct. I was supposed to connect him through Skype, but none of that is working. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be taking calls, because I know a lot of you are here with questions. A lot of you from so many places, activists, social activists, political activists, and as we're getting close to June 12th, a lot of you have been having a lot of questions in your mind and you want to speak out. And we have a lot of you, my brothers and sisters from Biafra land, from southeastern Nigeria, from south, Niger Delta, everywhere, Gbogbo Tigbo, all of them join. Everybody's accepted on this channel. You believe in one Nigeria, you believe in two Nigeria, you believe in half Nigeria, you believe in no Nigeria at all. You are accommodated. You can call in +1 647 989 2837. The rule is that you have 1 minute to call and make your voice known. You can also ask your question for Agba Jalingo ahead of time. You can want to know what is happening with anything. We can cover any topic in Nigeria, but mostly we want to remain around social justice, around uh, everywhere in Africa there's problems. Not just that Africa is full of problems, but we are highlighting on social justice issues around Africa. So you're free to raise any issue in any part of Africa. We have just been focusing on Nigeria and even zooming into the southern part of Nigeria in recent times. That is for a reason, and we're going to keep doing this until we see the result that we expect. So, but please, you're free to call from any part of Nigeria. You're free to call from or talk concerning any part of Africa. It's allowed, it is welcome. We will take your question, we will deal with it. Just give me a call, +1 647 989 2837. One other thing I want to ask you is when you call, please make your statements very, very civil. Keep it very civil. If you're not civil, if you're rude, we will cut you off. Now me get the line now. This now we get this platform, but you know say they get somebody wait there for the engine. They switch off the light. So if you begin to talk the one we no join, we go switch you off. All right. So from time to time, I'll place a call to Agba Jalingo, and if we're able to get him on the line, we will get him on the show. Okay, but for now, we're finding it difficult to do that. So the lines are open, like I said. We will take your calls. We will gladly take your calls, and we will answer your questions. And if there is a call that you see, I'll just show you so you don't think I'm I'm faking. You see, that's the line. I'm gonna place a call, and I'll let you hear. I'll just place this call just so you guys see that we're trying. So that's it. I'm placing a call now. See, we're not able to get Agba Jalingo online. But as soon as we're able to do that, we will bring and don't mind all this, like the long beginnings and all of these parts. Now, when we finish with the video, we're going to cut it and keep only the important parts. So you can watch it again. You can share it with your friends. Okay, so don't be bothered about the glitches. We will still edit and cut off the parts that are not necessary and leave only the important parts. Okay, let me also place a direct call.
The person you are calling is on another call at the moment. Do hold on. I'll call back later. Thank you.
Don't trust this thing. It will tell you that the person is on another call. Sometimes it will say the number doesn't exist. That's the funny thing. You finish talking with somebody now, you call again, it will tell you that the number doesn't exist. Sometimes the same prompt, the same voice prompt that tells you, oh, the person is on another call, while the call is still going on.
The empty number you can call is not reachable. Please try again later.
Okay, so guys, you see, we've tried, but we're not able to connect. Please just go ahead and call in. Let me put the number to call here so that you guys can place your call and we can get talking before we get Comrade Agba Jalingo on the line. So let me just type in the calling number. Okay guys, please call in and let us chat. Um, I know there's a lot of online things going on now. People are on Zoom. People are on all kinds of networks now, having conversations, having meetings. People are working. I understand that, so it's okay if people are not able to make calls now, because a lot of places have started opening up. Here in Canada, we started opening up some cities around our province, Ontario. I'm in Ontario, but Toronto is still not fully open. Okay, so we are still technically under lockdown in Toronto, but they started opening some other places around. But yeah, go ahead and place your call, and like I said, you can talk about anything you want to talk about. There is no restrictions. We can talk about Biafra. We can talk about Nigeria. We can talk about northern Nigeria. We can talk about Arewa. We can talk about Ududuwa. We can talk about south south. You can talk anyhow you want to pose your question. It is allowed. You can talk about Ambazonia. You can talk about Mali, Senegal, Egypt, anywhere you can talk about. And guess what? If you're Caribbean and you're in our midst, you can talk about Caribbean, because we have Africans in the Caribbeans, okay, and um, elsewhere, anywhere around the world, you are a subscriber on this show. You don't have to be African. You can call in and ask your question, and let us talk about any topic. Yes, we have our first caller. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. And please turn us down. Turn us down. Turn us down on the other device, please.
Mr. Chidi,
Yes, sir.
yeah, this is Ekene Lazarus. I'm calling from Indonesia.
Okay, my brother. How far?
We are good. We are good. We are doing fine. And you?
I'm doing fine, my brother. I'm doing great. I can't complain.
In Ontario.
Yes.
Okay. I'm following up your program just few days. I started playing your program just few days. I watched video of the conversation between you and Mr. Magnus.
Okay.
Of
Araka.
Canada.
Yep.
What's the meaningful name?
Magnus Oraka. Magnus Oraka. Yeah.
You know, I enjoyed the way you compose the man, trying to give him the direct question. It's not by going side by side. You went straight. And he tried by saving his mind also. But the main thing why I called before the line will get to PC is that just an advice to our people. I am IPOB member in Indonesia. So, but just our people. Please, with your platform, I want you, in any way you can be doing it, please advise them the way they attack people in social media. Is too bad. I want it to be a crusade that everybody will take on. I want it to be a message everybody should take on in everybody's platform. I've also spoken to Simon Eba, and I believe you people are more close to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, to put it up as a work in any way they can do. It's not by attacking each other. No matter whatever the person say, no matter whatever the point the person trying to make, you can develop your own advice without attacking each other. You can dialogue your argument without attacking or cursing or calling stupid names or trying to calm the person. Until we can get what we're looking for. I pray that with any form anybody is coming from, I know we are looking towards the same ideology.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Mauritius. My name is Favor Isaiah.
Your name is who?
Favor Isaiah. I'm calling from Mauritius.
Yes, Favor Isaiah. How are you? How is Mauritius? How's the beautiful island of Mauritius?
Mauritius is fine.
Go ahead, sir. Sorry, we lost him. The last caller was saying that there is need for tolerance amongst members of IPOB. Yes, there is need for that, but I don't want it to dilute the message of IPOB. You have to understand that this, like one of my friends will say, Olwa ekeli eke. That means this job, they divide them. So each group is doing its own thing. You see, World Igbo Congress is doing the talking and being nice and being politically correct. The more you study IPOB, the more you study their method, the more you get to understand what they're doing. IPOB is a group that doesn't know how to that it's not. Try to understand. They are the group that is like the defense platform or the defense arm of this struggle. So they don't have time. They don't have time to be speaking English. They don't have time to be rigmaroling or being diplomatic. When they speak, all they see is they see videos of an Hausa Fulani headsman cutting open an Igbo or a Biafran or a South or a Western Nigerian head, or decapitating bodies or burning villages. So they wish they could do the same thing. They wish they could stop these people. But since the government of the day seems to be aiding and abetting these people, in quotes, they are frustrated. They are angry. So if you were to convert a submachine gun firing or you fighting with somebody who is killing your brothers, if you were to mix it, compress it, and turn it into words, that's how you hear an IPOB member sounding. And I don't think you're going to hear the thing sounding very palatable. So in as much as we advise them to be cautious with the way they relate with people. Yes, hold on, sir, hold on. In as much as we want to caution them about how they relate with people, I want us to also understand where they are coming from. Their members have been killed for no reason. They have been branded a terrorist group for no reason. So it's good that we also understand them. But I agree with you. We can't also get our message across if we don't listen. They say you should spice your words. Okay. Someone called in, and I'm gonna call them back because I told them to hold on, and they went off. So I'm gonna call them back and see if I can get them. I hope they pick the call. Hello, this is Dr. Chidi You dropped the phone when I told you to hold on. So go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, yeah, as I said before, my name is Isaiah Fezo. I'm calling from Mauritius Island.
Okay. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Isaiah.
Yeah, what I want to say, although you didn't mention it, that's why when I start a lot of protests in America. I want to know the reason Nigerians are protesting for George in Lagos State and in Abuja. Why people that reside every day in Nigeria and no protest is going on, or nobody even talk about it. They even style like as if a death or killing is part of our life.
Sorry, I am trying to understand what you said. We didn't hear you the last time, so we didn't hear you when you called last time. The phone just cut off, so maybe you might just,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I said I want to know what happened and when they said black lives matter. When George died in US, may he so rest in peace. They protest in Nigeria, Abuja, and the Lagos State. You understand?
Okay.
Even if they protest in Nigeria, Abuja, and Lagos State, people also died in defend Nigeria, and no one protests. And even up to now, every day, both by police, mopo, and the military people and individuals are killing people, and government did not protest or said anything, even individuals. So it
Yeah.
means that our own life in Nigeria doesn't matter.
Okay, okay. You have to understand. Um, when I started this program, I said that there are activists and there are activists. You know, there are people there are people who are wannabes, and then there are real people. So when we say like comrade Alba Jalingo, that's a real comrade. But when you say something like comrade Oshomole, comrade Oshomole is not a comrade at all. So, so then you see people going to protest for no reason. Those people are not serious. Just don't mind them. Okay, the members of the Take It Back movement, they protested against police brutality and people that were killed by the police. Okay, let me take this call. Okay, but thanks for your call. Yeah. Hello. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Actually, following from calling from Nigeria.
Okay, go ahead. Can you turn me down in the other device?
I'm using my. I said I'm not having the other one to call.
No, I'm hearing myself. I'm hearing the program.
Okay.
So it's echoing. It's not letting us hear you. Okay.
Can you
good.
hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah. Please, I don't know if I'm going to get involved with Omoyele Sowore.
I don't understand. You say you want to know if you are going to get involved with Omoyele Sowore.
Yes, I would like to have his personal number because I actually love his way of life, and I think the trouble is he's trying to get involved with youth need to get involved in it as well.
Okay, you want to get involved with Omoyele Sowore?
Yeah.
Okay, whereabouts are you?
Actually, based in Ekiti.
Okay, so
I'm in Abuja.
This is what we're going to do. If you reside in Ekiti, if that's your base of operation, send me a WhatsApp message on the number on the screen, this same number you're calling me with, and I will direct you to the Take It Back movement, the Revolution Now movement, the African Action Congress.
I registered on Take It Back movement the last time.
Okay.
But there are some number I saw on the page.
Don't worry. Send me the text and I will send you the people to work with, okay? and they can give you every
All right,
information
sir.
you want. Yeah.
All right.
Thank
All
you
right.
so
I hope
much.
you people are genuine anyway.
Thank you very
But I've
much.
been calling some that are not genuine.
Huh?
I hope those people are genuine because I've been calling some that are not genuine. They are telling me other things.
You hope which people are genuine?
The people you are sending me to.
Do,
Because I saw
do
that
you
call
do
last
you
time.
do you even believe that I'm genuine?
Yeah.
So why would I send you something that is not genuine if I'm genuine?
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
I believe you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for your calls. I wanna just hear from everybody. You know, this activism, this struggle that we're all embarked on. You know, as we get to June 12th, we begin to shift our focus and you know dwell a lot more on activism in Nigeria and people who have been involved in activism, you know, from so many years back, the ones that are true and the ones that are fake. So many fake activists out there. All right, but it would be nice. It would be nice to hear from us. I'm actually going to the chat room to see what is going on there. I'd like to thank our regulars on that place. Someone is calling through WhatsApp. Just to let you know, if you're calling us through WhatsApp, if any direct call comes, it's going to cut you off. So I'll take the WhatsApp call. Hello, sir. Can you turn me off? And please, when you call, turn us off. We can hear you from the phone. Oga, turn off the other
I
one.
can hear you.
Yeah, but you have to turn off the other one now because we can't hear you. There are too many things talking.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Chukudi. I am calling from Ghana.
Oh, wow. Akwaba. Yeah, come on, wait now. You know they speak Ghana. You don't understand Ghana.
No, I don't speak Ghana. I can't leave my language and start speaking someone's language.
No, wait, hold on, hold it right there. Hold it right there. You see, that's where we are wrong. You are in their country. You have to love the place. You have to. I don't even understand. See, if you don't, are you still there, my brother?
I'm with you.
That's the wrongest thing for you to say. Nobody told you to leave your language. Nobody told you that. But you cannot be in a people's place and not want to learn their language and not want to appreciate their way of life. Just an advice to you. Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Okay, you need to talk fast. There are so many calls cutting you off.
Okay, I want to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all.
They're cutting you off. Just hold on. Just go straight to the point. They are cutting you off.
Okay, maybe I should call back then.
Call me on a direct line. Just call me on 1 minute.
Okay.
Just call me on a direct line, please. Yeah. Now, wow. How can you be? If you're in somebody's country, better respect them, like their food. If not, they'll kick you out of their own country.
Hello.
Go ahead, my brother. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Dr. Chidi, my name is Ayo. I'm watching you on YouTube. I'm just a very quiet watcher, but I watch everything every time.
Yes.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How about you, Ayo?
I'm very well.
Where are you calling from, Ayo? Where are you calling from?
From Old Bridge in New Jersey.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well
yeah,
done.
so
Well done.
yeah, I'm sorry to my Ghanaian brother that I interrupted the call. So I'll make it quick. I just wanted to greet you, nothing much. I shouldn't be asking questions. I should be answering questions.
Thank you.
And on a quick one, I wanted to say something.
Go ahead.
The brother called from Nigeria that was asking if you would give if we are genuine or if the number you give is genuine. It is very simple. We are genuine people here. We don't roll dirty, we roll plain. You know, we are very genuine. So anything Dr. Chidi if you are listening, brother in Nigeria, please, it's very genuine, it's original, very original.
All right,
doctor. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, one thing I can promise is to connect you with. See, Omoyele Shore is he's an influencer, and his area of influence is very large. He is at the head of a movement that is a worldwide movement. He's at the head of Sahara Reporters. He's at the head of Revolution Now, which is a worldwide movement. He's at the head of Take It Back movement. He's the chairman of the African Action Congress. That means he must be dealing with a lot of people. One thing I cannot promise you is to give you his number, his direct number. But I can make sure that whatever message that you have for him will get to him, just so you know. I don't want you to say, oh, Dr. Chidi, but you promised to give me his number. He didn't give me his number. I mean, just check out now, you know. For this channel alone, we get like 59,000 subscribers. If everybody just say, Dr. Chidi, give me your number. Now, so we go even give the number to the people we, you know, because then we get friends, and we get some friends too, and we don't know our people. You know, say I be chief. Our people, look, I talk for my language. Ngwele niile mwakpu afọ na ana. Kezi ka isi wee malụ nke afọ to, maọbụ nke afọ na alụ. That means all the lizards are lying on their belly. How do we know the one that has a troubling stomach, that has a something doing them in the stomach? So all you our friends that are asking for Shore's number, how do we know that all of you are on the same plane with us? How am I sure that we are all flying in the same plane? Maybe we are flying in the same plane. You are in the other people that are in the ground trying to shoot in the plane. You get what I mean, all right? Okay, guys. The number to call is +1 647 989 2837. We're still hoping that our brother Abba Jalingo will connect with us. If not, well, the show goes on. Let me place a call again to Comrade Abba Jalingo and see if anything will come out of it. Guys, I really want to apologize, but it's nobody's fault. We're dealing with bad network. We're dealing with bad network. We are dealing with bad network. You know, in other countries, when your phone signal drops, you can complain to your network provider and get some compensation. In Nigeria, for where your phone go drop tire, your data is not working, the signal is not strong, nobody to complain to. They don't even refund you any money. It doesn't matter, even if it is 1 minute that you are able to make calls with, because you buy recharge card. The recharge card will just finish. In fact, they collected your money before they even provided the service. Isn't that funny? When you buy the card, they've already collected your money. So whenever you're making the phone call, whether the signal dropped, whether you connected, it doesn't matter. They've already taken your money, and that is not very, very good. You know, if it was the one that you pay at the end of the month, then you have an opportunity to say, no, you see, your services for last month, they were not good. You charged me wrongly. You didn't provide the service you said you were going to provide, and that can make you get some compensation from them. So I'm placing a call to Comrade Abba Jalingo again to see if we can get him on the phone. But Yeah, it's not happening. You can hear that. So please, you can call in from everywhere, call in with whatever question you have. Let us talk. But let's keep it around the things that are going on. You guys, I don't know how many of you watched our program yesterday on the Post 6, the Igbo boys who were killed by police. It was the commissioner of police then, I think the deputy commissioner of police or whatever, that time that he killed those boys. And now he has been promoted to the AIG, and nothing was, the case was just buried that way. That is not good. Hey, how are you? Is this Chukodi?
Yes, yes.
Ah, Chukodi, how far? You're calling from Ghana.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, once I saw the Ghana number, I knew it was you. So, Akwaba.
I don't know what to answer you.
Hey, Chukodi, they will chase you out of Ghana. See, Nigeria is nowhere. Nigeria is Ghana. Go and learn Ghana language, and appreciate them. This one I'm speaking is not even the correct one, but still I'm proud to speak this one. Next time you call, please greet us in Ghana language before they come and kick you out of their country.
No, that is no problem. We'll try.
Okay, go ahead, Chukudi.
I don't need to learn it because I know that I'm going home soon.
Can you speak a little louder? Can you speak a little louder, Chukudi?
Okay, I said to me, I know I'm going home soon, so I don't need to learn the language.
You don't need to learn the language. Why?
Because I'm going back home very soon.
Okay, you're just visiting Ghana.
Come again.
You are just visiting Ghana.
No, I'm staying here, but I said I'm going home soon. I know, you know what I mean. I'm going home soon.
Now my brother, but as whether now one day you stay there or 1 week, you are in somebody's land, and they are what am I going to say? You are a guest. They are helping to keep you while your country is in a mess. So that is your home for now. I need you to understand that. You need to be grateful. You need to learn their ways. You need to smile at them. You need to be thankful to them. You need to learn their language. You need to greet people in their language. That's how you do it. On a very serious note, do you understand?
Oh, well, thank you so much for the information.
Yes.
And two things I wanted to say.
Go ahead.
I enjoy your program every day, and I watch it. I have friends that always like when I get there, I get the message.
We are not hearing you. I don't know why. Are you using?
I said I enjoy.
Guys, we can't hear him very well. If he, I don't even mind calling him. I don't even mind calling him direct if that will make him make his points. I don't mind. Hello, Chukodi. Are you using earpiece?
No, it was a network problem, network issue.
Okay, just talk a little louder so we can hear you. Okay.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm always enjoying your program. I have a phone that is always ready whenever I get the message. I click on it.
Thank you. Go ahead. Thank you very much.
Also, I enjoy the message of our leader. He's a great man. I'll confess that I never heard of him. I never watched. I heard of him, but I never watched. I never heard of him. It's so funny that since I came down to this, I have that I am coming from darkness into light, because this place is a better home. And
Hey, yeah. Chukwudi, can you still hear me? Chukwudi, can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, I don't know. It's not loud enough, but I think the last thing I heard you say is that since you came to Ghana, it's like moving from darkness to light, and the place is much better than where you came from.
Yes, because this place is the motherland, and I discovered that our leader is fighting a good fight. He's fighting a good fight.
Yes, you mean Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes, you know the time.
Okay.
When I have the opportunity to listen to him and again and again, I don't miss his program. I don't miss his program. I just discover that he's a man that he has get in our own time to change everything. I know that it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. And one man again I respect so much, Simon Ekpa, and I have been missing his program for a couple of times. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
The good man. So I want this big man and I follow them to know.
No, I understand you. I understand you, my brother.
So I have a group of people. I have a group of people from Nigeria called me because I do post anything concerning the word of our leader, anytime mistakes on the internet, on my internet and all some other some other things.
Good. Good.
I have people that our leader is lesson. I people ready.
Okay, Chukwudi, thank you so much for your contribution, okay? Thank you very, very much. And stay safe, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, that was our brother Chukwudi calling all the way from Ghana. I understand what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that he doesn't want to feel so comfortable in another man's country. His dream is to get back home to his motherland. I understand that very well. But as long as while you're still fighting to get back to your motherland, any country that accepts you and takes care of you, you must treat that place like home for now. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Dr. Chidi. My name is Buki, and I'm calling from United States of America. Actually, I'm calling from Missouri.
Oh, wow.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay. Thank you for all you do. And greetings to Mr. Agba Jalingo. My point is, or what I want to say is, I hope we can all come together and fight together so we can take our dear country back from all this unbelievers. Let's use George Floyd as an example. Mr. happened here in America.
Yes.
Do you see how people come to, they all, they really don't care if it's white, the black. Actually, majority of some people at this rally, if you look at them, they are white people. But you will not imagine how many changes they are making now. Even though Trump is being Trump, let's leave that aside. Nobody cares. They are still making changes because they all came together to fight.
Yep.
Instead of all saying, oh, I'm A, or I'm B, or I'm C, why can't we come together and just fight for our dear country? The people that are there right now, sorry my language, they are all animals. Because people are dying. Like dying. I cannot tell you how many times I've cried in my house over a loved one that they just died like as if nothing. The doctors will be scared to take care of them. I have somebody. She just passed away last month. She was married for over 20 years. She finally had baby. She was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She went to the hospital. She's okay. She can take care of whatever.
Yeah.
But because of lack of medical treatment, this woman died with 7-month pregnancy.
Yeah.
That still is still like, when I try not to think about it, it still hurts me so bad. Because of what? But our leaders, they don't care. Because it's not their kid. It's not their sister. It's not their mother. It's nobody in their family. I hope we can all come together. I hope we can all forget about this or that and fight and fight and fight. I'm telling you, if we don't do it, all those foolish ones that they call themselves leaders, they're not going to do nothing. All what they know is themselves and themselves only.
Yeah.
Do you know how you know how rich we are in that country? How can we be? The suffering is too much. It's too much.
You're right.
But I don't know. But if we keep on saying, "Oh, this is Oduduwa, this is whatever, this is the iPod, or this is whatever," nothing is going to be nothing. In 20 years, we're still going to be the same place, and actually worse. Because everybody was thinking, "Oh, Buhari will do wonders. Oh, Buhari will do this. Oh, Buhari will do that." Here we are. Nobody can walk. Everybody is scared to go out because you don't know.
All right.
I hope something will be done. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to Mr. Agbajagelo. Thanks to President Sowore. And thanks to everybody that's coming together.
Thank you so much.
For the betterment of Nigeria.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the last caller, thank you so much. She wants everybody to come together. For me, I don't want to discourage anybody from whatever angle, whatever platform they are using. All I want is just for us to continue the struggle. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from, and be mindful that you're calling on WhatsApp. Somebody may cut you off.
Okay, good day, doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my name is Mazin Nemeka Malakai.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
calling from Greece.
Go ahead,
Athens. Athens in Greece.
Yes.
I want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to you.
Thank you
for the good job you're doing. Actually, the first time I followed your program live was the day you had interview with Tony Nadi. Okay. And today again, I'm here to hear from Abba Jalingo, though he has not come online.
Yeah.
But before then, I just want to say thank you for this good job.
Thank you very much.
Actually, what you're doing is a big eye-opening for so many youths, it's unfortunate we are trapped in this contraption called Nigeria. Throughout our secondary school days, there's nothing like history. Even in high institution, you don't get a detailed history, unless you take your time to read and learn to know more about the history of where we call our country. But with what you're doing and the caliber of people you're bringing on, and the eye-opening from other activists, is helping, make things easy for everyone.
Thank you very
much. So I
much.
just want to use this medium to call on my fellow youths, to give full support to every honest activist who come on social media to help in liberating us. This liberation is not all about making Nigeria good. Nigeria can never be good because Nigeria was never created to be good. You understand? Nigeria is created to favor certain set of persons. So, that is the angle I want to go.
Thank you so much.
I wouldn't go deep. And I will encourage more persons here to follow Nnamdi Kanu on his page. Actually, sometimes Nnamdi Kanu's outbursts will put certain persons off. Even me at the time, I didn't like it. But when you look deeply and critically at what he's saying, you see that what he's doing is not out of hate, but out of love. Sometimes when people are not understanding things that they should understand, logically, you have to take extreme means, to achieve extreme results. So as I said before, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you to Simon Ekpa. Thank you to Showore, to Mayogun, everyone that is honest about seeing that we are liberated from this mess called Nigeria. I call it British racial colonial empire, business empire, created to favor British and certain persons in Nigeria. So thank you once again.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. See, just to confirm what this last caller was saying, you would not believe that I went through. Thank goodness for my dad. My dad was a teacher. My mother too was a teacher. So, excuse me, growing up in a teacher's home. Excuse me. Growing up in a teacher's home, you learned a lot of history, but so many of the history, the meaningful history that I'm learning. Please hold on, caller. Just hold on. So many of the history that I got to learn is now. It's now in my old age that I'm learning what I should have learned way back in school. Go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm the last caller that called about that social the other time.
You're okay?
Yeah. Because I have to call back, but I think I have an idea, and I want to ship in something to what is happening in the office.
What's your idea?
Okay. I think Nadi for what he's doing for Biafra, and I appreciate all the Biafra support. But I just want you to know that even the Northerners in socialness more than us, they were attractive. I believe in us to, if we can have a way of coming together and let's integrate these Northerners as well. We have to let them know that then they are even in more chaos than every part of the Nigerian. Today, the record 67 people killed in Borno, and I don't think there's any part of Nigeria that something like that is happening. So them too, they're in the internet. So if Biafra are just shouting, so the door is shouting, and we're not looking at their whole side. After conquering them, these people will still come back to us. Because the problem we have is, after the jihadist war in Haiti, all of them, they are faithful and
my brother, sorry I'm cutting you off. Something just came to my mind as you're talking. Let me tell you this.
Right.
If we are me, you, and two of our other friends, I think you should turn me with the other place that you used to listen to the YouTube. You should turn it down. That's why you're getting all that echo. Let's just talk on the phone.
Okay.
Yes, turn that one down.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for you to turn it down.
Alright, I'll turn it on now.
Okay, so if me and you and four friends, and this will also address a lot of other people who have called before now, if we want to go to somewhere, we say we want to go to a party.
Okay.
Do I tell you to carry your clothes? Just carry your clothes and come and meet me.
Come on.
Just listen. Will I tell you to carry your clothes, waka naked, and come and meet me at somewhere so that we can all talk together and go to the party? No.
Oh, yeah.
You will have to, in your house, decide what you want to wear to the party. No be so. No be me go shower you. You need to shower. You need to dress up. You need to wear your clothes. Then you will now meet me at the agreed location so that all of us can now waka to the party. sometimes
Okay.
you will have to dress up and meet me at the party. Me, I want to drive and go by my own. I want to enter bus from my house, because you don't have to come to my house to go to the party. You can just go straight to the party. Me self, I'll enter my bus and go to the party. So when people keep saying they don't want, exactly, when you keep saying people should come together, of course now they should come together, but before they come together, people should, in their own place, in their own land, I don't know, see, we must tell ourselves the truth. I'm an Igbo man. I am an Igbo man. There is a reason why I like okra soup and egusi soup and ora soup. You understand? There's a reason why you like the one you like. I cannot tell you, you know what? My brother, bring efo and the ewedu and let's mix it with ora and okra and just eat it together. It's not true now. We're lying to ourselves. So you will prepare, but now what we're doing is, as I'm cooking, the Igbo man, the Biafran, they are cooking their own soup. You and other people. I'm coming. Let me land, please. Let me land. You should be about cooking your own soup and trying to understand exactly what you want, so that when we bring the food together, you understand, we will now taste taste your own, you taste my own. I can't understand that the thing you're calling ewa is the same thing I'm calling agua. And I'll say, since it's the same thing, why don't we just mix that one too? So the thing is, we cannot be afraid or be saying that it is wrong for people to agitate for, you know, their own needs, their own freedom and all that. Let them do their own. Let Odudu, these people where they are killing people, this same place where they are killing people, when it was time to vote, when they carried knives, they carried gun, they were there to defend, they were on the street. If you go near there during the election, those same people will kill you. So they need to realize that it is them that need to rise up the same way they rose up and they stood in line and they voted during the election. Let them stand in line, let them mobilize themselves. And how many people do you think are coming to kill them? They are very little. If all the people in the north rise up against the people that are killing them in the north, they will stop Boko. What are you telling me? They will stop Boko Haram. They will stop all of these people. So if you don't want to do that, you cannot tell the other person not to do it. The other person says, look, this thing done too much. We don't try. We don't say let us negotiate. They just borrowed how many billion dollars. They don't want to use any of that to do. Did you see any project in the southeast inside that money? No. But if we continue like this, the people the children in the southeast who did not even benefit from this loan, they will be paying for the loan that they did not even benefit from. What kind of injustice is that? So if the person says, I don't want to stay with you anymore, do you blame the person?
You know, sir, I understand your own plan about this thing. But what we are trying to say is the way some people are talking on social media, the way they are attacking each other, just like they are trying to create more enmity within themselves. Because you cannot tell someone as a Yoruba that he's a bastard and he's this, is that. And you think that kind of person will turn up with whatever you think you are doing. After all, you are fighting for the same cause. All of us are facing the same problem. But the way people are, the way some Biafra talk, the way they talk to people, they just address others as if they are the only one that know how to do everything. But this thing, we are in the mess. So and if you continue like this, they will keep on dividing us, and yet we will be suffering. Will come again.
Sorry again, I'm interjecting. I totally agree with you. I do not support people abusing people at all. So let it be on record. I don't support it, but I support people, you know, agitating for what they want anytime. Can I take another caller now?
All right.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Hello. I think we lost that person. Hello, go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Chide. I perfectly agree with what you are saying. Completely, I agree with what you said. But there's a little problem.
Go ahead.
Our people who are somehow we have destructive people among ourselves, and at the same time, I know it's impossible to move with one mind because anything you are doing in the world, if you don't have opposition, then you must close that thing and know that it's not working. So for you to be a successful somebody, you must have an opposition. But if the opposition comes within the people who are supposed to be, joining forces to freedom, then it's very, very uncalled for. Again, the second thing is the level of insult they throw to one another, as if that we are going to get the whatever they are agitating or whatever they want to get as a solution. They won't get it through insult and everything. Everybody mustn't agree with what we all said, and in as much as we have different faces and different understanding, so people should start to acknowledge the fact that I have watched some programs in a Facebook where some guys who claim to be a leader, when the people you are leading through an insult, is you are educate them or perhaps ignore, don't say their word, but he keeps challenging, insulting back. I said, what kind of leadership and what kind of intellectual person could this be?
Yeah.
I must say that I comment your program. It is so interesting. I always love to watch it.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, my brother. So that's my own contribution.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah. So guys, try to understand what I'm saying. You see, this insult. I go and touch it from time to time, but you must understand that this struggle, the impact or the influence that insult should have on this. Please hold on 1 second. Hold on for me. What component of our struggle that insult should influence should be 1%. 1%. I'm telling you. See, let us be calling each other. Let us be on the same horse, racing to battle, going to fight our enemy. And let's, because you stupid man, yes, you're a fool, but let us be moving to where we are moving. What does this? If I say you're stupid, you say I'm foolish, but let us know where we are going. Does it make sense? Go ahead, my brother. Tell us where you're calling from and then your name.
Good morning, Dr. Shedi.
Good morning.
My name is Michael Obumneme Udnobi.
Okay.
I am calling from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yes, go ahead.
To start with, I must say thank you so much for your contribution to the struggle and to revive Nigeria and our people back home.
Thank you.
This whole thing is deserted. When you look at our people, sometimes people behave like fools. And he took the whole of whites and black in America here to agitate about the kill of a young man that was killed 2 days ago. Nobody went to the house to bring them out. This has took a long time from people to educate our people about their own good. We all have eyes. This thing is not a give and take thing. People must realize that things are not working. this is what you will do for yourself, not someone asking you or begging you to do it.
Yep.
People saying others are doing accusation on others. These are just orientation, the way people are brought up and frustration joined together. You can't wake up in the morning and this is things you sit down and see it work in other countries, and it's not working where you're living, and you feel that person will be happy. And like you just said, some histories are being taught to you recently. Likewise me. There's some things I did not know about myself that I'm learning recently. When you start learning those things, if you're not matured inwardly, you can't be able to handle those things.
Yes.
Like Simon Ekpa, when one of his programs the other day, letting us know that Oba of Benin contributed to the war. His contribution is against a certain section. How would the people feel about the name mentioned?
I know.
What I will tell our people is to know when to talk and when to listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
When to rise up and when to sit down. I so much appreciate Mazin Nnamdi Kanu for his ceaseless effort to liberate our people. And his colleagues, Simon Ekpa, every meaningful person that is out there like you trying to educate our people. But my own annoyance and shock is, for how long will our people be educated? For how long?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for calling in, okay? I appreciate you. Thank you. Now please let me address this talk about, because when we, like I said, when we keep talking about this insult thing, we lose it. How do I put it? I don't know if you guys are watching the TV. Do you understand what it means? See, our people need, that's where I get frustrated. You people think this thing is a joke? Is it because we come and laugh? You think activism is a joke? Everybody is saying, I don't like the way he talked to me. I don't like the way they talk to me. What do you think we're doing? Do you see the people who are demonstrating in America and all over the world? Do you see them standing in front of the police? Do you see them taking rubber bullets? Do you see them taking pepper spray? Do you think that thing is a joke? You sit down in your house, you pour yourself a drink. Say, let me see what they are doing today, sir. What is he? See, why is he talking to me like this? My friend, go and talk to me. Go and brush your teeth before you talk to me about activism. Oh, what video are you? You're showing where people are fighting with police. See now. You're even using left hand to throw the stone. What an insult! My friend, use right hand to collect that stone and throw to the police. See that one. He didn't even button his shirt. How can you go to solidarity march and you're not buttoning your shirt? See his camouflage. It's not even the real one. That's how you people are treating this struggle. Who told you it's like that? No way. That's not what we're talking about. I was in Nigeria for 7 months. We were campaigning. We went from house to, what do you want? You told us we were stupid. You told us we were foolish. Some of you called me names. You think I've forgotten? Told me to go back to Canada. I'm not needed here. Omoyele Sowore was there. We told you, we talked to you gently. We were cordial. We wrote manifesto. We came and said, Akene Maria Jupiter, holy. We used the good language. We buttered our language. We coated it with sugar. Did you people come out? when after the election, after you have made your mistake and you chose the second level, which level? We came back with revolution now. We said you need to hit the street. You need to demonstrate. We talked to you calmly. Did Nnamdi Kanu tell you were stupid that time? Did he tell you were foolish that time? Why didn't you come out? Did this struggle start today? What's this thing about even insult and waiting? What did you mean? Where were you when we were talking gently? Where were you when we were begging you? Where were you when we were begging? We were walking on the street. We came to your house. Right now, I'm meeting you from 1,000 kilometers across the group. I was right there before your doorstep. I knocked on your door. I gave you flyer. What did you do? All the people that have been talking casually to you doing this, we sang song even. We sang song. We were dancing. Now it's no longer time to dance. And you're still there waiting for somebody to come and dance for you. You that you already know what to do. Why are you waiting for somebody to come and romance you? You want me to come and... Please now, my brother. Can you hold on, Ebenezer. Can you just come out, please now? Come out and attack Fulani headsmen. I love you. We are facing an attack. Oh, sweetie, honey. Oh, they killed 5 women yesterday. They even cut off the head of a child. Oh, blessing God with bullshit. They insult you. Waiting be your own. Okay, you that you know how to talk it, open a YouTube channel now. Go and do broadcast every day. Show us how to do it. Organize people. Have a structure. You think is it only insult that you're saying? Do your own structure now. Here in Toronto. For those of you that are in Toronto, we will call for protest. We'll be there at Dundas Square. We have over 40,000 Nigerians inside Toronto. I'm not talking about Ontario. I'm not talking about Canada. Out of 40,000, you will see 10 people. Shame on you. They should insult you more. Because we are talking like this, people think we are joking. He shot me. I don't like the way he called me. He called me. They should call you name if that will wake you up. I beg. The way people are making it, you're making me now look like a fool. When I'm saying let's watch the way, let's not watch it again because you people don't hear. You don't hear. Hello, Comrade Ebenezer. You're calling from Toronto. Go ahead and make your contribution.
So, good morning, Dr. Judy, and thank you again. I didn't want to call until this topic came up, and you have just dealt with it. It's as if you saw my notes. I mean, you just said everything that I wanted to.
Imagine they think we're having a party.
If I could just cut the call, but I say make I just let you know, say you don't deal with waiting at the one thing. You just help me vent out. That's the truth. The only other thing that I will chip in, sir, is that I hope everybody is listening. Is that there's what we call in project management. There's something we call team effectiveness and team formation. When something is being formed, it goes through a sign call, beginning from forming stage and storming to norming to performing. Okay? So this, at the stage we are now, we are in the forming and storming stage. We have proceeded in the forming. Forming in the sense that everybody's putting things together. You know, you have the iPod led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man I like so much, with all the insult. I'm a Yoruba man. All the insult. Now filter because I know insult. Insult is not meant for me. Listen, guys, in the church, the pastor will be telling people that you will go to hell or this will happen to you. But there is a caveat. That condition is meant for those who do not fulfill or are caught wanting in that particular, criteria. Even in the Bible, The Bible says in Deuteronomy, 22, where all the causes of this world there. He said, if you do not fulfill this,
then all of this.
If Nnamdi Kanu is saying that Yoruba media, it's not even talking about all the Yoruba media. It's talking about the media that sees the truth and is speaking evil.
Comrade Ebenezer, sorry, sir.
Yes, sir.
Did you see that recently they have found another name? They are no longer calling Fulani herdsmen. They say herdsmen farmers. It's not good now. It's not good.
Herdsmen are farmers again.
Go and look at it now. Channels. They say herdsmen farmers attacked a village and killed 57 people. Why don't you just call them Fulani terrorists?
I wonder. Let me just, if I tell you something, channels, way back, since I don't debo Igbo, channels used to be my number one source of good information about Nigeria. But if I tell you now, sir, that in the past, it is averaging 2 years now, I detest channels.
Do you understand?
Even my daughters knows that. Anytime where I mistake, even listen to them now. My daughter, 8-year-old, will say, Daddy, but you don't like these guys anymore. I'm like, how did you know that? So one thing I want people to understand is that this is normal when we are when something good is about to happen. We are in the storming stage.
Yeah.
And one big actor in that storm is Nnamdi Kanu. Another actor that I'm seeing in the forefront now, the way I see Sowore then, is also Dr. Chidi, aka Papa Kene. He is in the forefront, and I like what you are doing. I don't want to see the gentle version of you anymore because we are in the storming stage.
Thank you so much.
After the storming stage, we will move into the norming stage, and then we will climb into the performing stage.
Thank you so much.
And that is likely when what we desire will happen, which is the complete breakdown of Nigeria, or a solution that gives every region their autonomy. That is what will work.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. It be like say, you people, if I don't take time, you people will carry me and push me to where I don't belong. I don't belong there. I don't belong there. I'm just, it don't do. Did you hear what he said? We are at the storming stage. This is not the stage where we just say, wait till they happen. Oga, what are you doing? Give me my thing. What you say you want me to come and wear this thing and talk to you? Go ahead, my brother or my sister. Hello. Yeah, you need to turn down the device that you're using.
Okay, I did that already.
Okay, good. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Frank. I'm calling from Austria.
Go ahead, Frank.
You see, what I want to contribute here is about this changing of the tune, calling people Amajiri and the herdsmen. These are terrorists. But the government is afraid to call them what they are. Amajiri is people that study Islamic book, and they are using it for jihad. It's called immigrant. And mujahideen are called immigrants also in Quran. So they must put everything straight, let the Nigerian people know what is going on. And they should stop killing our people. Because now they are crying, they've been carrying their propaganda for the past 53 years against the Igbos or the Biafrans. Now the Kali is only talking for about 3 years now, they are crying because they know that he's not lying. What he's saying is true. So they should look into it. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. You see, so guys, this is what we are saying. Somebody says, look, somebody is telling you, you came, you killed my people. You are not developing anything in my people. You did this, you did that. As I talk, my people are dying. You killed 37 of my men. You bombarded my house. You did this Python dance. You did this. You did that. You did this. You are a moron. You are a fool. You are an idiot. The only thing that you heard out of that thing is you're a moron, you're a fool, you're an idiot. What about, did you kill somebody? What about, are you still even killing somebody? What about, are you making a whole region poor? Are you marginalizing the people? Are you didn't you see the people that are rioting? Didn't you see the names that I cannot call here? I cannot call here. I'm not promoting violence. I'm not promoting foul language. Everybody has their own method. Do you hear me doing that? This is not. I can't be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If I try to be him, I can only pretend. But it will not to be so difficult, and it's not sustainable. All I can be is me. But don't take it for granted that the other person is being themselves. Like I said here before, they did not kill your mother. They didn't kill your mother. They did not kill your father. They did not kill your comrades. They did not declare you a terrorist organization. They did not make it, even where you are staying right now. You are like a free man. This other person is under watch by whatever government, by wherever he is. It is not you. So when the person is talking, don't compare the person with the way you will present it. Go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, so you're on.
Okay. So I want to contribute on this program now.
Mm-hmm.
What my suggestion is that IPOB or Nnamdi Kanu should not be listening to distractors. So everybody who is having a program have an objective. And the objective of IPOB or so many Igbo people and the other related relations are like River State and all these other ones is to have Biafra. So any other side talk here and there should not demoralize anybody. Just focus on what we are doing and what they are doing. If anybody said people did not support IPOB or whatever, let them come for referendum and find out whether the Igbos or the Riverine areas or anyone supported what the IPOB are doing. It's not by saying it.
I know.
It is prove it. Hello?
Yeah. Thank you.
So let them come up and prove it.
Thank you very much.
Call referendum, and then we'll show them that yes, every good person is a IPOB.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you, sir. You see, that's the difficult thing. You will say that this person is a terrorist, this person is doing this. Why don't you just let the person, just kick the person out? Just kick the person out. Say, you know what, you're trouble to us. Your people, you're trouble. Just go. We don't want you again. I don't understand. You have a girlfriend. You say you don't like the girlfriend. You say the girl wawa. You say the girl no sabi do. You say you're better off with Mama Philomena and the other. You don't want to marry the girl. Meanwhile, now the girl first of all begin to talk about the marriage. Go and read your history. It was Eastern Nigeria and Western Nigeria that wanted the independence first. The northern part of Nigeria did not want the independence first. Now the girl where you know like, where she knows sabi do, where she ugly and everything, she say, leave me make I go. I no do again, sir. You say you don't want to let her to go. And you're still angry that anytime she's talking, she's always crying. You beat somebody, you know they sleep with the girl. You know they touch her. You they buy pancake for other women. You know they buy pancake for her. She asks you to buy her otangere. You don't know. Now only the girls sabi waiting for yourself. Buy me otangere. You know buy the girl otangere. Leave the girl now, make she go do work. She say leave me make I go work. I can go and work and feed myself. You say no. Which kind man you be? Go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, this is Princess. I'm calling from United States.
Go ahead, Princess. Go ahead, Princess.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can all hear you.
Okay. I just want to make some input. First of all, about the fighting between, let me not use the word fighting, the ongoing with Nnamdi and Asare and the other guy. We shall tell us about them because they're not doing any good to help us. And another man too that was talking about asking that you should let them know, maybe we should fight for join the northern part of the Nigeria, that is the Hausa, to join. We should think about them. Just like you answered him, if they don't want it, first of all, they have to show interest for us to help them. And secondly, too, what they're selling all their property, and the Delta State doesn't want to join us to become Biafra. So why don't we that from the south? Because now they're giving us south. Why don't we from the eastern part of the Nigeria fight to happen and let them go? Whenever they feel like coming, then they join us. Because now time is not on our side now. Things are getting bad. Things are getting worse. Things are going on. Okay? So please, I'm still going to tell Happy and the rest not to be quarreling again, because this is a distraction. It's a distraction from what we are fighting for. I thank you for the job that you're doing, and I thank Eva for the job that you're doing, and all the people that have been using the platform to give us information.
Thank you so much.
About our country. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So let me also address this issue. Unfortunately, we came here to talk about Comrade Abba Jalingo, but he unfortunately is not able to connect with us. I am hoping that we'll be able to have him at another time. But let me address something. You see, I look at things from a broad perspective. My angle of vision is not like this. No. My angle of vision is like this. I try to look at different options, and I don't look at things standing from one angle. I like to look at it this way. Maybe because of my professional training. You know, if you're going to design a structure, you check so many things before you actually establish that structure. So that is to my architecture training. Some of you don't forget, say I be architect, I be Oga engineer. But seriously, sometimes, and that's why I don't want us to focus on all the things that are going on between Nnamdi, Asari, Tony Nadi. I don't bother myself about it, because tomorrow now these people will just wait. Remember what there are different stages. Don't bother yourself about it. Some of us we never reach that point. If they want to settle, no be you they go come meet. You don't even know how to talk. So why are you bothering yourself? You can only listen to them. We can listen to them talk. We can say, but your tantrum does not change anything amongst them. Do you know you were not there when they had their dealings? When they are going to make up self, no be you go make up for them. So they are not your problem. Sometimes when people are going to play a tournament, they start from, they play friendly match. They do what they call a knockout. Hold on, I'm coming to you. Hold on the line from United Kingdom. Hold on. So sometimes before you come to the main competition, they start to play Group A, Group B, Group C. For inside they play tournament, even if na wrestling, sometimes boxing, they box each other at different levels. For Olympics, this country go box this country, Nigeria go box Ghana, hit Ghana, blood go come out for nose. Yeah, we still dey hail for them. At the end of the day, if it is Ghana that finally comes out the winner inside Africa, all of Africa go support Ghana to go and represent us. Not be so. That's how it is done. So if all these people are saying this is what I want, the person say no, this is not what you want, the person say you're stupid, the person say you're foolish, the person say your father, your mother, this one and that one, leave them, make them they do, they flex muscle, they are young men, blood they are, leave them. If they don't do that energy, they're going to explode. So leave them to express themselves. Why are you afraid? This thing what they do, not be, you don't see where soldiers, they train each other. You don't see where boxers, they train before they go to fight. You think they come there and they say, box me for here. Then box me for here. Ew, that boxing, I don't like her. Just, okay, coach, try. I don't like, no. When boxers they get ready, they box each other. You know, I'm a black belt martial artist. When you do your training, no be small thing. I forget say I get somebody for line. So please, guys, no leave these people with their thing. They are leaders at their level. Let's focus on what we're supposed to do. When the fight finish, they go appoint for us who go carry us and we'll go follow them. They go. Please, my dear, sorry for keeping you on the line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
All right, I'm calling from UK, and my name is Kingsley. So, thanks for what you're doing. I think you're doing a great job. And my own contribution is that I don't want to join the issue between Nnamdi Kanu and the rest of his team. All of those things are also distraction at the same time achieving one objective. However, my contribution will be that Nnamdi Kanu has done great. IPOB is doing great, but they should find a way to enforce, especially the Southeast leaders, the governors, make them fearful such that they can deliver dividends of good governance. That way, IPOB will start making much impact in Nigeria, just like Amateku was a kind of a guide to other leaders. By the time Nnamdi Kanu makes the 5 state governors of the Southeast to deliver the promises of their democracy while looking at dividing Nigeria, having Biafra, I think it will make a great sense. So this will be my own contribution.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. I'm sorry for keeping you on the phone, okay?
All right.
Okay. Okay, so guys, our people, sometimes our people no somebody's laughing because I said I'm a black belt. Because I joke a lot, people don't even know when I'm serious anymore. I'm a martial artist, and maybe all of these things has prepared me for the kind of life that I live now, you know. So one has passed through so much. I have seen the high, the low, the aggressive, the gentle. You need all of those things. These are the components of what makes you a leader, and you employ all of those things. And I mean, this chat is about Jalingo, but you know, I flow with everybody. You know, we've been talking about Nnamdi Kanu, and all other freedom fighters. Remember that the same Nnamdi Kanu that is painted as a devil and aggressive man, when DSS went and released the video they captured from his phone, where it's private video of him and his wife, you know, enjoying themselves, nobody knew he was that passionate. Nobody knew he was that gentle. You know, they didn't actually made ladies start falling all over him again, because they're like, wow, this warlord of a man is this gentle. And remember also, please hold on please, just hold on. Remember when Omoyele Sowore was talking about the government of Nigeria during the Revolution Now period, and he said, somebody asked him about hold on the line, just hold on the line. Somebody asked him, look, what about the DSS? He said, come on, forget them. They don't know what they are doing. They're all foolish people. They're clueless people. By the day we do, the next day after Revolution Now, DSS will cease to exist. They felt insulted, and that's when they reacted. sometimes we use words and we say things that drives these people, that gets their attention. You have to also understand this thing. Go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Yeah, we have you on the line.
Hey, my name is Chima. I'm calling from Houston.
Okay, Chima.
From the US.
Yep.
Yes, hey, honestly, what I want to contribute on is about Tony. That guy they call Tony. I was in Houston when he came to Tony Nabi or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I was in Houston when he came to one small what is it called? Town hall meeting that he came. Now my problem with him is he talks a whole lot without having a concrete. Like he cannot pinpoint, he cannot just hold an idea. He will talk and talk, elaborate, like a big elephant, ideas, but without a very concrete point. I just want to encourage people, let him not berate Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu will know. For me, Nnamdi Kanu, I know.
Thank you.
Any other person is, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. For me, I no care. I know calling through WhatsApp. Somebody may cut you, but go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Shidi. This is Dede from Hamburg.
Go ahead.
If you're going to design a structure.
Big country like our country, Nigeria, I think it's good for everybody.
Yeah.
Divide that country to 3 or 4. We don't know what will come out of it in future. When Rawlings started in Ghana, he got rid of all those army officers who corrupted Nigeria at that time. Today, everybody talking about Ghana. Don't you think if we able to get rid of these 60, 70, 80 years old people who has been ruling us since independence, don't you think we'll be able to live better in that country?
See, my brother, I don't see anybody that can come now and tell you that this is what they are sure will happen. Nobody is, unless that person is the prophet, the true prophet. So what I hear people saying is that we want to try another thing. That's what I hear from everybody. Everybody is saying we want to try another thing. But the problem is that the people, you see, in some other civilized countries, you are calling from US, right? You said.
From Hamburg, Germany.
Oh, from Hamburg, Germany. Sorry, I missed that. Now, if there is a problem in Germany, the government will call for a referendum just to know what the people think, right? But if the government says no, we cannot vote on.
This is true. What I'm saying is to get rid of this. It will take time.
What I'm trying to say is this. We are all trying to get rid of those people, but we have tried. The best way to get rid of them would have been through election, right? But it didn't work. Yeah. During the time of Rawlings, you did coup, and he did coup now, and that's how he got the people.
I know it's true.
But today you cannot do coup now. You cannot do coup.
No, we cannot. We cannot. But when you and Showore started with this take it back.
Yes.
If we continue with that take it back.
No, we wanted to continue. That's what I even wanted to say. We wanted to continue, but within the same, because we were talking gently to them, we were the same people turned around and they said that Showore stole money. Exactly. The government used people, entered inside us, and still try to divide us. They told him, you understand? So the thing is, let us allow every method to see what a blacksmith does. A blacksmith, when he brings certain things, he brings some stones that have impurities, but they have some iron in it. He brings some materials from scrap, from car. Some of them have rubber, and he throws it into the furnace. Guess what happens? After so long, after all the heat and everything, only the iron will remain. The other ones will burn off. So whatever method that is being advanced, let it bring it on. The one that will stand the test of time is the one that we will use.
Yeah, this is true. We need to convince these Nigerian people, because look at what this guy did. What is his name? Who tried to hijack the AAC party?
Leonard.
Leonard, yes. Mm-hmm. Because the same Rivers State governor bought him over. Mm-hmm. So he's trying to destroy Showore. Mm-hmm. But what I am seeing since 2 weeks in America and all over the world because of George Floyd, if we, the Nigerians, I'm ready to go back to Nigeria tomorrow.
But how? Did you hear me? Do you hear me before? We have talked gently. You just talked about Showore.
Just listen. I understand it.
Okay.
Look at Martin Luther King was killed because he was gentle, and Malcolm X was radical. But you never hear two of them insulting themselves.
No, those ones they exist in another. See, my brother, don't say that I'm cutting you off, but what I want you to realize is that our people talk say, I don't know how to say it in English. What it means is that the firewood. Now the firewood from the tree where they grow for your village, for your village forest. Now that one they take cook now. Now they cook food for you, Abi. So we need to look for the solution that works for us around our house. We can look at all of these people all over the place, but they don't have the same system that we have. This system that we have, even as me and you are still trying to go and convince people, there are people they are killing. They are, as I'm talking to you right now, they are killing people inside the bushes.
I know. During the war, I was 13 years old.
Wow.
I faced those things. I see those fights.
Anyway,
I live in a town they call Sapele. I experienced that war, so I know what is going on. Not just only take machine gun and shoot. Today's world is not taking machine gun and shoot.
No, we are not fighting. No, nobody is going to fight like that.
No, I don't mean you. I mean in general.
No, even me, my brother. If the war go solve the problem, I do. But if now war, yes, now we won't fight that way. No, let me assure you. Let me assure you very well. Let me assure you very well that if now war, no be like that, we will fight at all.
Okay.
Things have changed. Well. We will stay here. We will stay here and press button when the time reach now.
Let me tell you. You know where I like you. You told a story the day you was born, or during the time you was born.
Yeah.
It's through operation, right?
Yeah.
And the hospital was bombed.
Yes.
And the way your mom carry you and escape, because those doctors, everybody, just disappear, something like that.
Sure.
Since that time, I follow you. You know what?
Thank you.
Yes. Since that time, I follow you. So I told you during the war, I was at Sapele. I see what's going on. When Muritala Muhammad lead the troop to enter Midwest, I was there, a little boy. So that's why I'm saying this thing.
Anyway,
big country, we have that advantage.
I have other calls that are actually coming in, but I get your point. I get your point.
It's okay. Thank you for taking my.
Thank you. Okay, so we will. I'm going to learn how to romance with people. I'm going to learn how to romance with people. I'm going to maybe go and get me flower, beg. I need to get flower and talk to people. And I don't know how to talk to our people again for them to hear. I don't know. Should we? I don't even know again how to talk to our people. Go ahead, tell me your name and where you're calling from. Hello, you're on, but you're on WhatsApp.
Hello, Dr. P.
Yeah, you're on WhatsApp. Go ahead, tell us your name and where you're calling from. And be mindful that another call can cut you.
Oh, of course, I'm Chinedu by name. I'm calling from Germany.
I know they hear you. We know they hear you.
Yeah, I'm Chinedu by name. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate you, for your wonderful work, how you address our people. I don't know how our people normally think, of course they take everything like, people are insulting them, which is not, I don't know how Nigerians, or should I say, people that live in Nigeria, mostly, and most of them, they think so. Of course, when someone is trying to talk small, of course, they're not going to understand the person. Nigeria, of course, they need strong hand, which is what Shogore and Nandekari is doing. Nigerians need strong hand. They don't need, to come and beg them, come and do this. No, they need strong hand, which of course
my brother,
I'm telling you.
thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You see, there's time to beg. Oh, I'm saying we should beg, but it's also time for some people to get used to hard talk. You see, when I got into this activism thing, the one I did in school is different from the one I'm doing now. That's why I so much cherish knowing someone like Omoyele Sowore. Do you think Omoyele Sowore, I'm older than him? And so many people in our movement, in this struggle, are older than him. But you know why you respect him? You know why you revere him? Because you see people that they throw in their life, they throw in everything, they just abandon everything, they abandon their comfort, and they just come and they just do this thing. It's not a joke for them. And it has changed my tone, it has changed the way I see things. I don't, if the problem, if the problem, something that doesn't have green, if the problem is that we are hard with the way we talk, then I think what we should now do is to get flour. I have to start talking with flour now. Give me more flowers. We will have to start talking with flour. Maybe that will make people begin to listen to us. We go put flour for my talk. Then I will play music. I will put flour. I will play music. Then that one will make them make people come to see my green screen now. Come do like come review the trick where would they do here. This flour thing no go work. But let's say people say they don't want to hear our solidarity for our movement. We go put flour. We put flour for our shirts so that make come. Give me the rose flower. We can join us. This is for people who think we are being hard. Make we soften our word. They talk. They see flower. They sing song. What we're talking about is, the revolution struggle is a struggle that we do with the relevant structural importance of the struggle is that the Fulani headsmen, they are coming. They come from an angle that is like 25 kilometers right of the equator, and when they approach at 5 kilometers per hour, and the lead guy shoots a gun that is .56 Magnum, and when he hits someone, the person becomes diseased. And they also become decapitated. But you see, the what I think we should do, we should come up with a program. We should analyze the situation. Let us collect data, the data of how many people that were killed in the struggle. It doesn't, even if someone dies, there's still a lot more people existing in this place where these people died. So this is something that we need to dialogue with each other. We need to go into a soul searching period, that even though these people are killing us, let us give them time to finish the killing, and then we will sit at a round table with them, and then come up with a solution which will Shebi, na wetin una wan hear? Like, I go and keep the flower, Jerry. Let's talk serious talk. Go ahead, my brother.
That
Tell us
means,
your name and where you're calling from.
yeah. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
I'm
Good
calling.
evening.
My name is Austin. I'm calling from the Holy Land of Israel.
Go
That
ahead.
means when you start like this, that means you don't want us to be supporting you again. We will not be talking on the show again
What did I do?
because you are showing us flower.
That's what people want to see now.
No. Don't mind them. Don't mind.
They say we are
Nigerians.
being
Don't
hard.
mind
We
them.
don't want to
Those
insult
Nigerians.
them.
Those
We want to
Nigerians.
start
Those
singing.
Nigerians.
We want
Don't
to start
mind them.
singing and
You understand? You understand? Don't mind them. If you know how to talk, shout, talk to us, talk to them, talk to those Nigerians, so that they will get crazy. Once they get crazy, they get in and they will understand you. Understand? Then we see that you are serious. You are not joking.
wow.
You understand? So our people don't need soft hand. You understand? They need hard hand.
As well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great work.
Yeah.
Bye, sir.
All right. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a very, very worthwhile time. Like, I'm the kind of person who I just yield myself to the Spirit of God to direct me. Today we plan to have our brother, comrade Abajalingo in the house, but it didn't work out. I've spoken with him, but I also want you to know that being an activist is not the life of an activist is not an easy one. It's not like he is sitting down in a big office. He has his secretary organizing his things. He has no. Sometimes he has to go to places that there is no signal. He has to fight for the rights of people. You saw recently how he has been fighting. Even after coming out of jail, you thought that he would keep his mouth shut. No way. He's still upholding the principles that he believes in. He's still fighting for the cause of the unjust. He is still fighting for social justice. And that is who he is. And that is why we appreciate him. We will continue to support in whatever way we can. I mean, it's somebody who just came out of prison and he's still doing things that can throw him back into prison. I was having a discussion with Omoyele Sowore the other day, and I raised some issues with him, and what he was saying was just shocking me. I'm like, I wish people understand what these guys go through. I wish people could look into their heart and understand what they believe in doing what they are doing. If you see what they believe in, if you see where they have kept this thing, like they said, look, Chidi, I've looked at all of this, and this is the choice that I have made. When you hear somebody say, you just look at yourself and say, and me and this person are in these things together. What have I sacrificed? People just come and they talk, or they post things, and once they just post it, they just give you like 10 or sometimes 2 seconds of their time. They just posted that, or they tweeted, and they just drop their phone and they continue with whatever they are doing. They are watching a movie, something happened, their phone just ring, bang, there's a notification, somebody possessed something. There's riot in Nigeria now. All of those people should go to hell. God punish them. Just drop their phone, continue watching their movie and eating popcorn. But the people you're talking about, they are right there in the war front. This is the last caller we're going to take. So please, let us understand that these guys go through so much. I'm expecting to have our comrade sometime later. Just as soon as we're able to make a good connection, we will record another show and we would put it up on our channel. You're our last caller. I think you're calling from UK. Please tell us your name.
Hi, my name is KG.
Your name is who?
KG.
Who?
Just call me Penny.
Okay. Sorry, please, sorry. Go ahead.
It's
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say that I'm a bit afraid of.
No. Okay, can you speak up? I don't know why it's going. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm not using the phone. That's probably why. Okay, I'm a bit afraid of getting it wrong. In terms of if, for example, Biafra goes their own way, the West goes their own way, and maybe the North and Middle Belt goes their own way. I am a Yoruba person anyway.
Yes.
So I'm a bit afraid of getting it wrong in terms of, I feel like what's causing all the insecurity issues in terms of the herdsmen attacks and the Boko Haram and all that is Islam. Whilst I'm not afraid of Muslims, I'm quite afraid of Islam. So I feel like if, for example, Yorubas go their own separate way, we're still going to have Islam in Yoruba land. So for that reason, I think that it might be best if the Yorubas, for example, want to go their own separate way, that perhaps we should get together as Islamic West and Christian West. And then the North also should get together as Islamic North and Christian North, and the same for the Middle Belt, and then Biafra on their own. Or the Christians will join, all the Christians from all four angles of the country could join Biafra. I'm just afraid that we shouldn't live, we have a saying in Yoruba language that, like, when you kill a snake, you shouldn't cut it halfway. It's going to grow up and become a whole snake again.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we leave Islam, if we make the mistake of leaving Islam, that it's probably going to raise its head again in Yoruba land. And that's just my fear anyway.
All right, thank you very, very much for your contribution. Thank you very, very much. Like you guys know, on this channel, we accommodate every opinion, we accommodate every view. Her view is that she sees Islam as the... No, that's the last call that I took. I'm not going to take another call. Please. So, that is her own opinion. There is no one solution. No one idea is the best solution. But what I must try to encourage her is not to be afraid. If you do anything out of fear, you're going to fail. No, be confident in what you're doing. I'll rather err on the side of trying than fail to try because I'm afraid. Do you understand what I'm saying? No, I am not. I'll rather fail trying than fail to try. So let's not be afraid. It's man and man that is doing. Let's keep going. Step out. Take that bold step, and don't worry. God will lead you on your journey. When we get to the river, we will build a boat and cross, or we will build a bridge, but we will cross and get to the other side. Don't say, I'm afraid, though, that when we get to that, in this journey, there's going to be river, there's going to be mountains and valleys. Even from a spiritual perspective, let me tell you something. As a minister of the gospel, God said to tell you that when you go through, he didn't say he will stop you from going. When you go through the deepest waters, he will be there with you, but you have to go through it. Don't be afraid. No matter, it says there is no mountain so high, there is no valley so low. Nothing, absolutely nothing Did you hear nothing? Nothing. So why are you afraid? Why? He said he has not given us that spirit of timidity, of fear, but that spirit of boldness, of a sound mind. And God said, am I a man that I should lie? Have I spoken it and not done it? If God has given you that word, if God has told you to move, go ahead and move. God will just take care of your enemies. Don't worry yourself about them. Don't worry yourself about them. No, please. On that note, we are going to be ending this this program. I would just like to thank all of you, and don't forget that later today at 8 p.m. West African time. Somebody's asking me, is West African time West African time the same thing as Nigerian time? So we have a broadcast today actually. Hold on guys, let me get something that is happening. We have Nnamdi Kanu today by the same time. This is 7 p.m. Nigerian time and 2 p.m. Canadian time, Eastern time. That's later today. We're going to be having Nnamdi Kanu. We will also be having another interview, but I guess that one we're going to be broadcasting 2 things today, but you'll get to see at 7 p.m. West African time, Nigeria, the same thing as Nigerian time, the same thing as Biafran time, all at the same time. But at that 7 p.m. we're going to be having Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast, and I also have an interview that was shifted from yesterday to today. I have that at 3 p.m. Eastern time, which is 8 p.m. West African, Nigerian, Biafran time. Alright, so please keep a date and a time with us when these things will come out. And from all of us here in Worship Media Studio in Toronto, Canada, from me, from here, and please, I say that just to lighten up the day. It doesn't mean anything. But see you guys later. Bye bye.